Today I'm going to show you 3 specific acupressure points. Massaging these 3 spots can help you fall asleep faster, and more importantly, stay asleep. This is specifically designed for those of you battling that frustrating need to wake up for the toilet in the middle of the night. And the best part? These exercises are so gentle, so simple, that you can do them right now while you are lying in bed. You don't need equipment, you don't need flexibility, you just need your hands and a few minutes of focus. Are you ready to reclaim your night? Let's get straight to it. Before we touch a single point, we need to get comfortable. If you are watching this in bed, that is perfect. If you are on the floor on a yoga mat or sitting on a couch, that works too. I want you to find a position that allows you to easily reach your ankles and lower legs without straining your back. For most people, the best position for this routine is the butterfly pose. So, sit up straight. Bring the soles of your feet together, letting your knees fall outward to the sides. If the full butterfly pose feels tight or uncomfortable in your hips or knees, please do not force it. Instead, extend one leg straight out in front of you and keep the other one bent in that butterfly shape. We can work on one leg at a time. Comfort is key. If you are tense, the energy won't flow and the massage won't work. Now we are ready. Our first destination on this map of the body is a point known in traditional Chinese medicine as SP6. This is a powerhouse point. In the world of acupuncture, this is often called the 3-yin intersection. Why? Because it's the meeting place of the spleen, liver, and kidney meridians. These are the 3 organs crucial for fluid metabolism and relaxation. If you want to stop waking up to pee, you need these 3 working in harmony. Let's find it together. I want you to look at the inside of your ankle. Find that bony bump that sticks out on the inner side of your ankle. Now, take your hand and place your 4 fingers, your index, middle, ring, and pinky finger, together horizontally just above that ankle bone. The point SP6 is located right at the level of your index finger, the top finger, just behind the shin bone. Go ahead and press there. Feel around slightly. You might find a spot that feels a little tender, maybe a little sensitive, or even a slightly dull ache. If you feel that, congratulations, you have found the spot. That tenderness tells us that this point needs some attention. Now let's massage it. I want you to use your thumb. Apply steady, firm pressure. You don't need to bruise yourself, but you want to feel it. Start moving your thumb in a circular motion. Let's do this together for a moment. Rub in a circle. 1, 2, 3. Breathe. If your mind races the moment your head hits the pillow, SP6 is your best friend. Keep massaging. Feel that connection? Imagine a wave of relaxation traveling from your ankle, up your leg, into your abdomen, calming everything down. Give it another 10 seconds here. Nice and slow. All right, release that point. Shake your hand out if you need to. We are moving to the second point. But before I show you exactly where this hidden gem is, I have a small favor to ask. If you are finding this helpful so far, if you appreciate these natural solutions, please take a split second to hit that like button below the video. It helps our channel tremendously, and it helps YouTube show this video to other seniors who are struggling with sleep just like we are. Thank you so much, I really appreciate it. Okay, back to business. Point number 2 is Ki3, or Taishu. This translates to great stream. Think of it as the source of your vitality. Where is it? We are staying in the same general area, the inner ankle. Look at that inner ankle bone again. Now look at your Achilles tendon, that thick cord at the back of your heel. Ki3 is located in the hollow depression right between the tip of your inner ankle bone and the Achilles tendon. Take your thumb and slide it off the ankle bone toward the back of your heel. You will fall into a soft valley. That is the spot. Go ahead and press it. This one is often less tender than the first one, but for many people over 60, it can feel a bit empty or weak. That's a sign we need to charge the battery. Start that circular massage again. Press and rotate. Think about it. When you can't sleep, where is your energy? It's all up in your head, right? Thinking, worrying, planning. Massaging this point pulls that energy down to your feet, grounding you. It physically helps the kidney organ filter better, concentrating the urine so your bladder doesn't fill up as fast. Close your eyes for a second while you massage this. Visualize a strong, healthy stream of water flowing smoothly. Not a flood, but a controlled, vital stream. That is the health we are restoring to your body. Keep going. A few more circles, firm and rhythmic. Point 3, ST36. Excellent work. We have stimulated the spleen and the kidneys. Now we have one final point in this trio. And as the saying goes, last but certainly not least. This point is ST36. In Asia, they call this the point of longevity. Legend has it that ancient soldiers would massage this point to walk an extra 3 miles when they were exhausted. For us, we aren't marching to battle, but we want the stamina to sleep through the night. To find this one, we need to shift our position slightly. If you were in the butterfly pose, relax your legs. I want you to sit with your knees bent in front of you, feet flat on the floor or bed. Make sure you are comfortable and your back is supported. Now, finding ST36 requires a little bit of a trick, but don't worry, it's easy once you know how. We are going to look for a spot on the outside of your lower leg, just below the knee. Here is the precise way to locate it. First, find the small indentation or dimple on the outer side of your knee, just below the kneecap. Now, I want you to take your left hand and place it on your right knee. This is important. Place the palm of your left hand right over your right kneecap. Position it so that the curve of your index finger wraps around that dimple we just found. Now, spread your fingers naturally. Look at where the tip of your little finger, your pinky, lands. About 1 finger width outside that sharp shin bone. Did you find it? It's in a muscle belly. If you flex your foot up and down, you should feel a muscle popping under your finger right there. That is the spot. Let's begin the massage. Use your thumb or your middle finger. This is a big muscle, so you can press a little harder here. Why are we massaging a stomach point for sleep? Because in our body, everything is connected. The stomach meridian is responsible for descending energy. If your stomach energy is blocked, it pushes upward, causing heartburn, racing thoughts, and restlessness. By massaging ST36, we are forcing the energy to flow downward. We are harmonizing the digestion. Have you ever noticed that if you eat late, you sleep poorly? That's the stomach keeping you up. This point clears that stagnation. Wonderful. You have just completed the acupressure portion of our routine. Your energy channels are open and your body is primed for relaxation. However, we need to address the mechanical side of the problem. Why do we physically need to pee so much at night? Often, it's not just about the bladder, it's about fluid retention in the legs. Next, I am going to show you 3 physical exercises that target this exact problem. The last exercise I am going to show you is incredibly simple, yet it is arguably the most effective. It has already helped thousands of our viewers get longer stretches of sleep. I hope it will do the same for you. But before we dive into those, I have a small request. Many of you tune in every week, watch these videos, and get relief, but you haven't hit that subscribe button yet. Please, take a moment to subscribe. It's completely free, and it ensures you never miss a tip that could improve your health. Join our community. We'd love to have you. Now, let's tackle that fluid retention. Exercise 1, the ankle pump. For this first exercise, you can lie completely flat on your back in bed. Get comfortable. Place a small pillow under your head if you need to. Extend your legs straight out. This exercise is called the ankle pump. It is deceptively simple, but don't let that fool you. It acts as a second heart for your body. Here is what you do. Simply flex your feet, pulling your toes toward your nose as hard as you can. Feel that stretch in your calves. Now, point your toes away from you like a ballerina, stretching the top of your foot. That's it. Flex and point. Flex and point. Let's keep doing this while I explain. Keep going, don't stop. Why are we doing this? During the day, gravity pulls fluids down into our legs and ankles. That is why your socks might leave a mark on your skin by the evening. That is edema or swelling. When you lie down to sleep, gravity is no longer keeping that fluid in your feet. It starts to rush back into your bloodstream. Your kidneys filter this extra fluid and turn it into urine. Result? You wake up 2 hours later with a full bladder. By doing these ankle pumps, we are manually activating the calf muscles. The calf muscles act as a pump to push that fluid back up towards the heart now before you fall asleep, so you can process it and get rid of it before bed. Do this briskly. Pump, pump, pump. Let's do 30 repetitions. You should feel your lower legs getting a little warm. That heat is good. It means circulation is happening. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Feel that tingling in your legs? That is the blood moving. Exercise 2. Calf massage for edema. Now that we have pumped the blood, we are going to manually assist that fluid drainage. This is the calf massage. This is essential for anyone dealing with swollen ankles or nocturia. Sit up slightly or bring one knee up so you can reach your calf comfortably. We are going to work on one leg at a time. I want you to form a C shape with your hands. Wrap your hands around your ankle, right above the heel. Squeeze your calf muscles firmly. Now, the direction here is critical. You must massage upward, from the ankle towards the knee. Never massage down. We are trying to push fluid out of the leg, not back into it. Squeeze and slide your hands up the calf muscle, all the way to the back of the knee. Lift your hands, go back to the ankle, and repeat. Squeeze and slide up. Think of your leg like a tube of toothpaste. You are trying to squeeze everything from the bottom to the top. If you find a knot or a tight spot in the belly of the muscle, pause there and knead it gently. Tight muscles restrict blood flow. We want soft, pliable muscles. This is particularly helpful for men with prostate issues or women with overactive bladders. By reducing the volume of fluid in the legs, we reduce the total volume of urine the kidneys produce at night. If you have lotion or oil on your nightstand, you can use a little bit here to make it glide better, but it's not strictly necessary. The pressure is what matters. Feel the tension melting away? You are physically moving that stagnant lymph and fluid back into circulation, so your body can deal with it now, not at 3 a.m. Exercise 3. Legs up the wall, or the pillow stack. We are now at the final exercise. This is the routine closer. This is the one that brings everything together. The exercise is technically called legs up the wall, or viparita karani in yoga. Now, I know not everyone can easily scoot their bottom against a wall and put their legs up vertical. If you can, that is fantastic. But if that is difficult for you, or your bed has a headboard that makes it hard, do not worry. Here is the modification that works just as well. Take a stack of pillows, maybe 3 or 4, or a folded heavy blanket. You want to create a high ramp or a platform. Lie on your back and place your legs on top of this stack. The goal is simply to have your feet and calves significantly higher than your heart level. Let's get into position. Take your time, safety first. If you feel dizzy, lower your legs slightly. Once you are there, just lie still. Let your arms rest by your sides, palms facing up. Close your eyes. Why is this so effective? It's pure physics. By elevating the legs above the heart, we are using gravity to drain that accumulated fluid from the lower extremities completely. There have been studies on this specific concept, postural drainage. Research has shown that elevating the legs in the evening helps redistribute body fluid. By shifting this fluid back into the central circulation before you go to sleep, you trigger your kidneys to process it early. This means you might have to use the bathroom one last time before you actually fall asleep, but it saves you from having to go 2 or 3 times in the middle of the night. Ideally, you want to stay in this position for about 10 to 15 minutes. It's a great time to listen to an audiobook, meditate, or just pray. It lowers your heart rate. It lowers your blood pressure. It tells the sympathetic nervous system, your fight or flight mode, to shut off, and turns on the parasympathetic system, the rest and digest mode. Now, I have one crucial piece of advice regarding the timing of this routine. This is the key to making it work. I recommend you perform this entire routine, the acupressure and the exercises, roughly 1 hour before you plan to go to sleep. Why 1 hour? Because as we just discussed, these exercises act like a pump. They are going to mobilize a lot of fluid. By doing this an hour before bed, you are giving your kidneys time to process that fluid and send it to your bladder. This will give you the urge to go to the bathroom before you turn out the lights. That is exactly what we want. We want to empty the tank before the journey, not during it. If you do this immediately before closing your eyes, you might wake up 30 minutes later needing to go. So, give yourself that 1 hour buffer. I really hope you give this a try tonight. It might take a few nights for your body to adjust, so stick with it. Be patient with yourself. I would love to hear from you in the comments. Have you tried massaging these points before? Which exercise felt the best for you? Please, don't be shy. Leave a comment below. Your experience might encourage someone else to keep trying. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Wishing you a peaceful night, an empty bladder, and the deepest, sweetest sleep. Good night.